all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12. I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Nowhere disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got it by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think this a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call me the Carter, the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
Live from Wright Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Vaughn. One up, one down.
Batting second, first base.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard.
Oh, that drilled him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Here's Mike Trout. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Outside, and the count is 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Just missed. Trout off of first with 2 away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back here on the south side, getting the nod in this one, Reed Detmers. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Nick Maton. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in. Ball 2.
Curve, hit right back to him. The throw to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Luis Robert Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives, and he can't hang on. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andrew Vaughn now with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series. And a foul ball. Vaughn went deep in his most recent game. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one out to right. Trout is there. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here on the south side, and the batter now, Logan Ohapi. Martin back to work. Fastball for a strike. Martin measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Zips it across, and quickly 1 away in the second. And now Yoan Moncada, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Outside with a breaking ball. Martin, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next offering upstairs.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And that's downstairs and outside. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some
Left
really
fielder,
close
Taylor
pitches.
Ward.
And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit, takes outside. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity, may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
That's ball 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robert pulls it down, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Corey Lee.
Catcher, Corey Lee.
Lee matched a homer in his last game.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch misses. And another ball. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a strike. In the air out to center. Moniak on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Austin Slater in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Amaya. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Golden opportunity right here. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. A bunt, and it's popped up. Moncada grabs it on the run, takes it to the bag himself, and doubles him off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Amaya puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Rengifo in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here goes the runner. That one lifted to left. Benintendi under this one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels leave one, and it remains back at right field. And now, Nick Maton.
And leading off for the White Sox, designated hitter, Nick Maton.
There's a strike. Check swing, no appeal, and it's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Hit in the air, left field, Ward. Hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Luis Robert now
Jr.
doubled his first time. Out there to center, Moniak makes his way towards it, makes a nice running catch. Out number 2. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. This one in the air. Moncada drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jorge Soler.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ohapi in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Headed towards the corner, Slater sprinting. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And the pitch. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next offering in there for a strike, and the count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Third baseman, Miguel.
So digging in,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. Fly to center his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball. Two strikes.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Fought off foul. Outside low. 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Moniak settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over.
It's just what I feel like. You see, it's something in myself.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Martin back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That is his third of the game. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels, and that's a little bit high. Ball one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
The Halos trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One gone, runner at first. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Moniak, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robert under it. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Here on the south side, John Shoppy with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jacob Amaya. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Amaya measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Brooks
Baldwin getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Close, but call the ball. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's through there for a strike. And now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top 6, and now it's going to be Nolan Schanuel. And he deals. And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trout in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Soler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Inside, now 2-0. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another. And we're back. Here's the 7th. Fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream.
A new pitcher in the game, Hans Kraus.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vaughn at the plate and takes high there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Suarez up and throwing. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Inside, just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Andrew Benintendi.
So man aboard. Andrew Benintendi digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. To third. Moncada. There's 1 out. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one outside. And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2-2 now. Outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. And it's 2-zip.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Think playing tennis, you 1 minute, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on the island. Back up off your 2 feet. I try to get up in my
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
O'Hoppy.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Davis Martin out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and will be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 64.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And that drops in for a strike. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, and the count's full.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to short, and that's a base hit. Moncada headed for the plate. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Zach Neto on the ground. And foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Move to first, and he's back in there.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball one there.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Joyce.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Vargas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Now one missed.
1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Trout makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater stands in. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And next to him for the Sox, Jacob Amaya.
Number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault it.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Up next,
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Brooks Baldwin.
And there's a foul ball.
Ball in.
On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Two outs. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels 1.
it is my realest face, staring at the bag. Now they got their hands out. Where were you when I was man? Now you switching brands now.
Michael A. Taylor into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. New pitcher for the White Sox, Cam Boozer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rengifo in the box now, takes strike one. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And fouled off. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Nolan Shotwell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's hard hit in the line. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Trout stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's in for a strike.
Ball, that's outside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Helpful.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. In time to ball. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we. We roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Quijada goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 57 up and loosening in the pen. Suarez also getting ready. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Andrew Vaughn. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Runner.
Robert on the go.
1-1.
In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Robert, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Inside move to second. Robert dives back in. Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Benintendi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Penn Murphy. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch misses. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
On the ground, and this should do it. Baldwin. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.